The Eyegaze technology. Here's your hands-free option. You don't have to get tangled up in cords. You don't have to make sure that your switch is communicating well with Bluetooth. You don't have to have the two switches if you have difficulty with motor access and motor movement. And here's some of the amazing things that you can do with Eyegaze technology. They can email. With email, they can self-advocate, they can problem solve, they can negotiate, they can communicate. Phone calls, same thing. We can sync up your phone to the Eyegaze technology. They can text. You can clearly create documents. You could do it with Microsoft Word. You could do it with Google. Presentation development like this, you can do that on the Eyegaze. Video conference calls, hello, we're all doing that right now. So clearly you want to be able to have that opportunity with a job these days. So video conference calls can absolutely happen on Eyegaze technology. You have computer access, so if there's something you need to do on there, you can do the tutoring. There's all kinds of teaching programs like OutSchool. There's VipKids. There's all kinds of things where you could teach. Automated text alerts if you're doing some marketing. You can do social media shortcuts with Eyegaze technology. You have full web access. You can use Bluetooth speakers. So if you're in the back part of the office and you need to have somebody hear that you're there, but you'll be there in a minute, you can set the Bluetooth speaker on the front part of the desk, and then you can yell, essentially, to the front of the office and say, I'll be with you in a minute, instead of only having the volume come from just the device. So this way you still have that opportunity to communicate with people in other rooms. You can manipulate calendars depending on what your job is with that. You have online classroom management. There are all kinds of people trying to work on that right now, and you can handle that with Eyegaze technology. So now what can you do? If you have access to the right technology and you know that with Employment First, you're being encouraged to get out there and find what people want to do, make sure they can communicate, not just get put in a job, that they can communicate, that they can advocate for themselves, that they can negotiate things. What is it that you want to do? What is it that your student wants to do? Is it a little more open now that you can see that there's all kinds of things you can do on here? And one of the questions we get a lot is, well, is it locked? It's not locked. There's nothing on here that is not accessible when you first get it. When you first get the Eyegaze Edge, you're going to get training. James is available in Virginia. There's other people that are available in Virginia. I come out and I help train you, or if we're doing it virtually, I train you over our wonderful video conferences and our video calls. And it's an opportunity for your students to be able to do a lot of the skills that are on here. And a lot of these jobs, we were looking them up and they are available remotely. So check in to see what your individuals are looking for, what they're wanting. And there's a lot of doors that can be open to them if they have the right technology to do what they need to do.